I think we're on. But there's a 10-minute lag, so I'm going to see what happens.
Hello, guys.
Let us know if we are on and if you can see us. I guess I'll sit here and look at this. Oh, here we go. I think we're on. And of course, I left the speaker on. I'm going to see what happens. So can everyone see and hear us? You're going to have to do the chat while I figure all this out.
So, hey, Don Gallagher, Mob Guppy, Matt Fishtubers.
I just want to make sure everyone's hearing us before you go crazy.
Big D says he sees both.
And you can hear us fine?
Audio is a little crackly.
So can everyone see and hear us? A little crackly. You're going to have to do the chat. All right, we'll try to work on that. Is crackly on my side or on Liz's side? I just want to make sure everyone's hearing us before you go crazy. All right, we're going to start her up, guys. Let me know if there's any issues. This is our first time.
Audio echo.
Is it really?
Yep.
Okay, we can fix that real quick. All right, we'll try to work on that. Is crackly testing? Try that one. How about now? All right, we're going to start her up, guys. Let me know if there's any issues. Anybody?
Audio echo. Hear you?
Is it really?
No, it's the echo that's crackly. So you still hear the echo.
It's a 10-second delay, so let's see. Testing? Try that one.
One of you needs to turn
How
off
about
their
now?
YouTube.
Still an echo. How do we try this out and this happens every time?
I don't know. It's crackly. So you still hear the echo.
It's a 10-second delay. All right, can you hear me now? I love OBS.
It's really, I can't believe they took away our Google Hangouts. It was so much easier.
It's still going. Try this. That is weird. So let's try this. All right. How about now?
Turn off the YouTube.
I love OBS.
It's really, I can't believe they took away our Google Hangouts. It was so.
That might be it, actually.
So.
I think you guys are absolutely right.
No, OBS.
Okay, I think we might have it, guys. Let's see where we're at now. 40 on. It's awesome, everyone. Still having an echo, or are we good?
You're hearing the stream with a delay, so I wonder if you've got to X out of your YouTube there.
Wait just a minute. There, the repeat is gone. It's a 10-second delay. I don't want to jump to conclusions. All right, guys. Tell me that we're good. Much better, much better. Scott fixed audio. Yes. Praise the Lord Jesus.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right, so we're all good. And it only took me 2 minutes. I mean, that's great, right? All right. All right, guys, we're in our new OBS studio. I've done it before. I never liked it. I'm forced to do it this time, although Suzy Q has shown me there's Wirecast and I think something called StreamYard, so we probably will be checking that out after this if this doesn't go well. It hasn't started good so far.
Yeah.
You can shout out now.
All right, so Mike Kirkpatrick, Rob93, Aquafunk, Mr. B, House of Buckets, Deb Ryer and family, Quantum Star Aquatics, Christine Kerrigan, there's so many, Felix the Winter Soldier Spinks, The Fish Godfather, Shelby Ray Lynn, Mad Fish Diva, Andrew Buchanan, Tank Tested, Don Gallagher. I might be repeating some of these. Chewy's here, Tampa Tom, Pam, Dan Slee, Big Smoke.
That is good, honey. We'll come back and we'll mention more people. As you can see, we have our little text going. Welcome everyone to our live stream. Please say hello. We'll try to shout you out. Next thing I want to do, of course, is shout out to our mods. I see 50 people online. Please hit that like button. Number one, shout out to Aquafunk, Mr. B's Fish and Things, Chris Mascot, don't know if he's on or not, Candy Overhauls, Rob93, who did some spectacular stuff today trying to save some goldfish, and Michael's Fish Room. I don't know if he's on yet either, but wanted to shout out to you. Thank you, moderators. Obviously, you guys help us with no trolls, and we thank you for it. Now we're going to go to, first of all, as we always say, we may get a little adult content.
Yeah.
Liz, what are you drinking right now?
I'm actually having a Bloody Mary tonight, guys.
As you guys know, we got a new tank behind us,
Yep.
300-gallon tank. If you haven't seen the video, please, Candy, leave the link down there so they can check it out. But we've moved fish around, and these fish are going nuts. I don't know how many guys have 18 inches like Dovi and Amphilophus, but these guys are actually just rallying these tanks, getting used to their new surroundings. So you might hear that as we're going.
Right.
So, Liz, why don't you ask people what they had?
So what is everybody eating and drinking tonight? You heard I got my Bloody Mary. Scott's got his coffee.
I'm trying to lose weight. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to slim down.
We're both trying to count calories and be a little more healthy with what we're eating
And I was
drinking.
actually told caffeine helps with your metabolism,
Yep.
so I'm trying to incorporate that and
a
less
lot of those
bread
diet
and
pills have caffeine, like
Yeah.
hyper caffeine in it.
less bread and stuff like that. So are you seeing anybody talking about what they're eating? Again, we have
No.
that delay. Your sister's on. Hey, Deborah.
Hi, Debbie, Zachy. I hope you're feeling better.
Mike, you got a 14-inch male Dovi here. I hear you, buddy. Aren't Dovis the best cichlids in the world?
And we've been watching this Dovi of ours just attack his roof today. I don't know what's going on, if there's something crawling or
I don't know.
maybe he sees a cricket.
I think I see House of Buckets in. If
Yep.
House of Buckets, if you're in, hey Angie, hey Darius, hope you guys are doing well. I miss you guys so much. We just got registered, and we'll talk about that
Yep.
later, but we just got fully registered at the Keystone class, so we're excited about that. You got something?
Well, you asked about what people are eating, so we got some English muffin, sausage and cheese, McDonald's, meatball sandwiches, Pepsi and a roast beef sandwich.
Nice.
And
Now-
Ange, it is nice to have you back. I'm so glad you're out of the hospital and feeling better, honey.
Yes, we've been praying for you, girl. So what do we have? We just had leftovers, basically, right? Because we've been... we kind of went on this weekend splurge where we said we're gonna, after yesterday, we're gonna start really working out and stuff.
Yeah, yesterday was terrible.
Okay, Candy just sent me a message saying serious distortion when it gets loud. So thank you, Candy, for that. I'm gonna try to bring the audio input down a little bit, and I'll try to stop talking so loud. So,
So how big is the tank from front to back? They want to know.
from
It's 2 feet, right?
tooth? No, I think it's and an inch. It's like 25 inches, 7 foot long. I got a lot of people upset because I said it was 6 foot high. Well, obviously I was talking about the stand, and I was talking about the canopy along with the tank. Comes to 6 feet tall, but people were getting upset.
Right.
That's not a 7 foot, 6 foot.
Blah, blah,
That'd be
blah.
1,000 gallons.
So as my sister has pointed out, there is a giant wiener above my head, and I really think they should be switched.
And that was purposely done, believe it or not. No, it wasn't. I didn't even think about that. But all right, so are we good?
Well, the NC, yeah, clipping high, and so hopefully that's fixed when you turn down the volume there.
Okay, I'll keep taking it down until you guys can't hear me. Maybe that's what you want.
More Liz, less Scott, right, guys?
That's what Funk said. I heard him in the stream.
Oh yeah, he said kick you out.
So next thing we're gonna go to, guys, and I don't, this is probably gonna go quick. I don't know if Multi-Tank is in the house. Have you seen Multi-Tank in the house?
I did. He said nice shirts.
Okay, these shirts are from Multi-Tank Addiction. My buddy Chris, that's his picture right there.
Yep.
I don't know why, but we just hit it off crazy. Like we're the best. We're like best friends, and I barely even know him, but just we click, and and just I think I could hang out with him for a while, and we get be really close. So, as you guys what was it, 2 weeks ago we did a live feed, so we're 2 weeks behind, and you guys were so generous to us. You sent, we got a lot of super chats in. After YouTube got done with it, it was down to about $120.
But hey.
But I always feel funny about super chat, so I decided to take some of that money and reinvest into people like Chris, who super chatted me, and get some of his merchandise. So this is, check that out. This is actually Chris's artwork.
Yep.
And then we went to, if Chris is in the house, is it Teesprings that produces the shirts for you? But I got the V-neck because, I'm losing my neck and I need to have something to really accentuate my neck. What's the matter?
Well, so some of the chats, Cichlids23 can't hear us at all. You're quieter now, but still overmodulated. And Chewy said it's probably our cord in the microphone that's bad.
Ew.
Candy says, killing my migraine, but I am committed.
I am so sorry, guys. We tested this out quite a bit, and it was all right. So I will try to be a little. Oh, that's all the way up. I'm sorry. I probably really killed Candy there.
Oh Lord.
So you talk and see
Well,
if you're all right.
I was gonna say these T-shirts. Not only are they really cool and artwork, but they are soft. They feel really nice, and the ladies' tank has a really cute little clip in the back. That's just so much fun. I love it.
Okay, Mike says audio is good there. Don says it's too quiet. It's okay, Dan. River Life, what is up, Rack? Hope you're doing well. We are trying to figure out this OBS, guys. So I apologize with that. Let's see here.
The sound is really the biggest issue. I think you've figured out the picture now, but it's the sound that we're struggling with, and that's why we always did the Google Hangouts.
Which we can't do anymore,
Right.
so it's not pointless to talk about
He
it.
really did test it. I caught him running a test. Oh, you must have really done live on that.
Yeah, I went live by mistake. I actually went live and went public, and people saw me. Then I went private and actually fell asleep while doing the
did
test,
not.
and woke up to myself snoring in a live stream. So, is our audio still bad, guys?
So Don Gallagher says good here. Sounds better. I think we just need to keep our enthusiasm a little lower till we can get a better, different microphone.
Which is hard for me. But okay, so we talked about Chris multi-tanks. Candy, hopefully you've left a link there for people
Yes,
to
he
go
did.
check him out. Please sub up his channel. He keeps the same cichlids I keep, as well as many other different cichlids and fish, as well as he does live feeds where he actually does his artwork live. You can check it out. He also sent me a package. I gotta watch myself with this audio.
So Fish Tank Barn says he can help you with OBS if you want.
I need everybody to help me with OBS. I thought I actually had done well with it, but obviously not.
Sounds like the microphone plug-in is distortion. Can you all hear us with the microphone not plugged in?
I don't think so. We just tried it. I can try it again. You want me to unplug it and see?
I mean, I don't know. Distorted but hanging in there. So can y'all hear us now that the microphone is unplugged? And of course we got a lag. Why don't you show some of the artwork while we're waiting? Whether they can hear us or not, they can
I
at
don't
least look
want
at
to
pretty
disrespect
pictures.
Chris by not. So can anyone hear us at this point?
Go to MTA. His stuff is amazing. Absolutely.
Can anyone hear us? That's what we need to find
We'll
out.
find out in a minute.
Yes.
Your webcam should have a mic. I can hear, still hear, same.
So is the audio better?
All right. Well, since they can, no difference with the mic unplugged.
Hear you better. Yes. Audio never.
Never changed for me. It's
Okay.
definitely clipping level.
All right, guys. So I apologize for that, but I do want to show this stuff. It's hard to do a live feed when you're not happy with your.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! And I thought I brought Chris's stuff, and I did not bring it.
oh Lord.
Next live feed, I'll have to bring Chris's stuff, but definitely check out his website. I know Candy left a link. He's got some awesome stuff, and you definitely want to check it out. So let's go to our next thing.
Okay. Next thing, breaking news, and y'all have been asking about this, about the Goldfish swim.
Well, let me say this. One of the great things about being last in line when you do a live stream is that you get everyone coming
Yeah.
at the end. But one of the worst things about it is something like this, everyone's been talking about it all day. So by the time it gets to me,
Yeah.
no one wants to talk about it anymore. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
So the Goldfish swim in Ohio, for 46 years, they've been throwing goldfish into a swimming pool. Yes, a swimming pool for kids to collect. And anybody with half a brain knows that chlorine kills fish, damages their gills, their, everything, their slime coat. That's why they sell dechlorinator for regular fish tanks.
Right. So I'm going to tell you this, guys, and I don't need 1,000 subscribers to unsubscribe to me, but I will tell you, when I first started hearing about this, I always look at things from two different angles before I make a decision. So just bear with me, hear me out. I originally thought that, I know it's terrible that the goldfish will probably die, but I was thinking in the back of my head, but is this bringing people into the hobby? But then I thought about it and I was like, probably not, because if the fish are dying within a day or two of coming to their little kid's house,
right,
they're probably like, I don't want to do this hobby because my fish died. So
yeah.
We had some great people. Callie, Sherry from Bucks County Aquarium Society went down there. I heard Rob went down there, as well as, I'm sorry, I don't know the other young lady, Haley or something like that. I apologize. Oddball Aquatics, they were down there. Turns out that there must have been a death threat.
Several death threats to the people releasing the goldfish.
So they had a lineup of police, as you can
Yep.
see these pictures, where they wouldn't let anyone pass. But I was told by Callie, who was there, that they treated the water,
Right.
that they would not let the kids get them with their hands. They had to use a plastic cup to pick them up.
Okay.
And then people were there to actually give some training and some, great information about how to keep the fish. So that was a situation that was avoided, a disastrous situation that's been going on for 46 years. But are we still good? Anyone dying out there yet?
The audio hasn't changed, but they're dealing with it.
Okay, we'll work on that. I got one more point.
I'm sorry.
One thing that I just want to say is, I'm happy that we fixed this situation, and moving forward, I hope we do. But what do we do about, I have a guy that's a fireman, and they have a fair every year, and every year they get like 300 or 400 goldfish to put into these bowls. And he came to me one day and said, I got all these goldfish and they died. They were donated by a Petco or something like that. I was like, well, did you take care of them? What did you do? He's like, oh, we just put them in a big tub of water. And I was like, well, that's why they died. So let's take that action and address every situation such as that if we can. The other thing is, I see goldfish sold as live food all the time. All the time. The jaguars, dovies, arowanas, goldfish are not naturally found in these environments. So why are we letting goldfish get killed as well? That's just my comments.
So Kaler Aquatics commented, just asking, how is this different than all the fish that die and some thrown away alive at events like AE?
Oh, well.
I don't recall any fish being thrown away alive. Did I miss something?
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Oh, man.
You missed a lot. There was a lot of controversy at the end of AE where people, there were dead fish. And I'm not going to get into the vendors. I'm not going to get into the particulars. It's just not the right thing to do. But yes, some fish were thrown away in the bag mistakenly. I guess the people didn't realize they didn't get all the fish out. There were some fish that died due to cold. There wasn't enough warmth for the tank. A lot of that stuff happened. So AE did end a little bit on a bad note. So yes.
Okay. So JH Aquatics and Sam Scales is in the room.
What's up, Sam Scales? How you doing, buddy? We just talked about a fellow artist you should check out. His name is Chris, Multi-Tank Addictions. We're wearing 2 of his shirts. If you guys don't know Sam Scales, he has been doing artwork for the ACA convention and other conventions for years.
Yeah.
I mean, for years.
Yeah, Sam is another very talented artist. He usually spotlights a species.
Yeah, I don't know how to equate it to you, but Sam is like the Paul Lizelle or Rusty Wessel of artwork, or Joey DIY of artwork. He's at the top of the echelon when it comes to, in fact, he just did the ACA 2019 convention, so good to see you in the house. How many we got in the house, by the way? You can't tell.
I can't tell. I had to, I'm getting old, so I had to bump up the wording on my computer so that I could see it to read it.
You didn't introduce Bunny Love yet.
I didn't. So, guys, you all know we had a rough summer with 2 of our babies passing, and we have recently adopted this 10-year-old Shih Tzu. Her name is Bunny Love, and she is absolutely delightful. She came from Alabama. She was an abuse case and stray twice, if you can believe that. She's just too precious for words.
She's a beautiful dog. She already understands that when we go live, she's got to be here.
She's got to be in the lap. she's so sweet and cuddly.
Yeah. So anyway, just want to finish the breaking news situation. Callie, Sherry, Rob, Oddball Aquatics. You guys, awesome. I really like what Callie and Sherry were doing. They went down there with posters trying to explain the nitrogen cycle, why it's important to make sure these fish aren't thrown into the swimming pool, trying to explain slime coat. So they had everything prepared to really put on a nice presentation and to bring some awareness and some education to these people that obviously don't know anything about fish. I always think the glass is half full. Hopefully these people didn't realize that what they were doing to these fish. Ignorance is bliss, I guess. But I'm glad these guys went down there, and I hope we will continue to get on situations such as this that need our help and our attention. That's one of the great things about Fishtube, YouTube. This stuff gets out in social media, and now we have people getting out there making things happen and making a difference.
All right, so Ray Conaway wants to learn more about the lion-eye cichlid. It has become a bucket list fish for me.
Well, ask Ray what area he's in, because I'm actually giving some to Shishi. I'm giving a couple to Shishi, and I have like 11. So
have you done a spotlight video on the lion-eye?
I have done a spotlight video on the lion-eye. I don't know if Candy can put a link up there or not. I'm trying to keep up with the chat.
So I guess you're ignoring me, huh? Oh, that's the Chewy.
All right, guys. So we're gonna move on to our next thing.
Okay.
I'm not used to this OBS. I do kind of like it, but now that my microphone's off, it's killing my enthusiasm because I want to be into it. But I'm like, I got to keep my voice low, and I don't want to break anyone's eardrum. So it's kind of killing my enthusiasm, but we will get this fixed really soon. Obviously, I didn't take care of this.
Okay, so next thing we're going to talk about is upcoming events.
That is right.
So first happening in September 13th through 15th in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is the Keystone Clash. What year is this? The 6th year?
The 7th. Well, it's the 4th year of the Keystone Clash. 7th year altogether that we've been doing the Clash of the Cichlids Keystone Clash. As you guys may or may not know, it was an event I created back in 2012.
Oh Lord, don't ask me to remember.
2012. And it has branched out to now it involves Aquarium Club of Lancaster County, Bucks County Aquarium Society, and all surrounding clubs come. It's a really great event. They have a great event happening this year. They have Rusty Wessel, Paul Lizelle, Rachel Leary, who we're going to talk about more, Jennifer Williams. I know I'm forgetting
Dave
people.
Ramsey, Chris Biggs, and Dr. Thomas Walitsky.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I said his last name wrong.
I think you did pretty good. But as you guys know, we ran it last year. This year, the same teams basically run it, including some other people. It's going to be a great event. We are fully registered. Just got registered today.
Yep.
On top of that, we sponsored Rusty Wessel, my hobby hero. So there's still some slots where you can sponsor speakers, including Rusty. There's 5 spots. We sponsored one of them for $100. So if you guys aren't registered, definitely go to KeystoneClash.com and get registered. I'm sorry.
So there's a few people who said they plan on attending, as well as Ron is in Florida, and I know Temple Poseidon has some lion-eye cichlid for sale up on Aquabid or their website as well.
Yep, and if they don't sell there for whatever reason, I guarantee you they're going to bring them to the Keystone Clash.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next event.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Aquashella, correct?
Yep. Next event is Aquashella. That is September 28th and the 29th in Illinois. And that, well, it's a trade show, correct?
Yes,
it's
a trade show.
It's not like a speaker convention. It's a trade show.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a lot like Aquatic Experience. You left me hanging there for a minute. Aquashella is amazing, and you want to understand the force, the power that Fishtube has. Go check out Aquashella. I think it was Dallas, Texas. They had people lined up around the building just through their publication and promotion of this event. It got people out of their seats and down there to this convention. Great job. You know, I'm going to talk about later on today, Fishtube. Are they the best fish keepers on Fishtube or not? yes and no, but Fishtube people are doing some great things promoting the hobby and getting more people involved.
All right, next.
Yeah.
So the next event is the Aquatic Experience, and that is October 12th through the 13th in New Jersey. This is another trade show event, but also with a cichlid competition.
Yeah.
And a flower horn competition, and a shrimp competition.
Yeah. This one's near and dear to my heart, and I'll tell you why. Because we are running the American Cichlid Association Cichlid Show.
Right.
So we need 100 entries. So far, I think I've gotten 4 or 5. So it's still early. It happens in October. But if you are in the area and you want to show off your cichlids to the world, you definitely want to come to the Aquatic Experience. It's going to be a great time. Lots of YouTubers are going to be there. We always have YouTubers lane. I never get to go because I'm always running the cichlid show.
Well, not only that, there's such a crowd around the table, it's hard to even get in.
No, I'm saying we never get to go, like, to be part of the YouTube crowd, you know, to say hi to people. So if you guys want to check us out, you're going to have to come to the ACA booth. I don't have that number in front of me. I think it's 2018 is the number. But don't come. Definitely check us out. And again, I need entries. $500 goes to the winner of the best cichlid. Last year, a discus won. I came in second place, and I've won $100 with my Amphilophus citronellus, and it's just a great time.
All right, so House of Buckets Ange says, there is a rumor on YouTube that AE will not be back after this year. I know this is not true, right? So I haven't heard. Oh, you know something. All right. Well, Sam Scales says if he gets a sponsor, he will be at Aquatic Experience. So if anybody would like to sponsor Sam to be there, we can get him on the East Coast.
Absolutely. So let's go back to Aquatic Experience. Aquatic Experience, they're fine. They're going to see how this year goes, and if it goes well, there'll be another year. If not, there may be some changes. You know, obviously because I work for the cichlid show, I do hear some things here and there. Their budget is very tight. They're trying to put on the best experience they can. That's why they've trimmed it down to, I think it's 2 days as opposed to you had to have your fish there. I don't think they're open Friday. I think it's just Saturday and Sunday this time. So they're trying to figure out a formula that works where they don't lose money.
Right.
That's all I can really say about that.
Well, and if you're on the East Coast, it is definitely worth making the trip. It is one of the best convention/trade shows/ competitions that I've ever been to.
Now, I'm probably going to get in trouble for this comment, but as powerful as Fishtubers and YouTubers can be, as you saw at Aquashella, the reverse can happen, where people say negative things about their experience because they don't like New Jersey, and I'm not going to try to get in a rant, or they don't like this, or they thought Chicago was better. It can have an ill effect on the Aquatic Experience unless people will come out. So I'm hoping that the YouTubers around the world that are coming are going to put a positive spin on this, put some promotions out there, and get as many people as they can out to this event, because it is a great event.
Right.
There's some great vendors and some great things that you're never going to see unless you go to this. If you want to know the new stuff that's coming out, you definitely want to go to this. Rico's cracking me up because he's over here. But hopefully YouTubers will get together and promote this event and get a lot of people there, because it is a great event regardless of what location it is.
Let's see. Corey has been trying to get them to do an AE in Vegas. Ooh, I'd love to go
Corey
to
from
Vegas.
Aquarium Co-op? Who said that?
Multi-Tank Addiction.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously have to pick big cities. Honey, just let her.
Aw, he's very upset.
He's not upset. He obviously have to pick big cities where this place, where the Aquatic Experience can be successful. So Las Vegas, you know, everyone knows Corey's a genius. Las Vegas would be a great spot. Okay?
Okay, Zenon's here.
What's up, Zenon? Saw your comment. We are definitely going to get it where you can have a fish tour at some time during the Keystone class. Look forward to hanging out with you.
Yep.
Do you want me to take Bunny so you can get Rico?
No.
He's dying right
I know
there.
he is. Come here. Oh, he's a big boy.
It's like having babies.
They're jealous.
Oh, well, it's the way Liz takes care of them. I really hate that I can't speak louder, and I really hate that I can't see this chat. And you're right, Susie Q. I like OBS, but I'm switching to something different. So what's going on out there?
All right. Almost ran over an idiot in Spandex Mafia today. She mobbed right through the stop sign at 20 miles per hour. Yeah, no, she's entitled because she's on a bike. Shaking my head, said Sickless23.
What's up, Sickless23? Hope you're doing well.
So Friday Fish Fact says Vegas would get more people.
Absolutely. So how many people in the chat have actually been to the aquatic experience, whether it's Chicago or New Jersey? Because I've been to both of them.
Right.
So how many people have been there? Leave your comments. Let me know if you've had experience, that or Aquashella.
Right.
Stop saying right. I'm asking people to leave a comment.
Well, it's going to be a while, so do you want to go to the next?
No, because
okay.
I'm trying this buy time now because we're flying through this stuff.
I would like to see AE in California would be cool. Big difference between the trade shows like AE though, but Vegas would be a good spot for it.
Multi-tank edition, I can help you with all of that. I guess you're talking about the OBS.
Yeah.
I think, Chris, I mean, from what you've seen, I've got it all set up right. It's just the audio that's the problem, correct? Let me know.
Right.
Because the pitch is fine, everything's good. It's just the audio. And it might just be my mic or the plug or whatever. God knows I have dogs in here all the time chewing on stuff. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. I've been to the AE in Chicago the last 3 years they were here, Petsotics.
Petsotics, did I see you at 2017? Because Liz and I were there. That was our first aquatic experience. That was great. I mean, I don't know. Everyone says there was a big difference between the New Jersey and the Chicago one, but I thought the New Jersey one was great.
Yeah.
Q Aquatic was there. One Fish, Two Fish, ROC was there. Rack was there. I thought it was, in fact, Rack did an awesome job introducing YouTubers and hosting them and going on live with different YouTubers. I thought it was a great experience.
Okay. So Super Fish Nerd said he went to AE last year.
Oh, yeah?
AE in Los Angeles would be amazing, but that would be expensive in Los Angeles to get your hotel rooms and such, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at, Chris says, yes, the OBS, and I can help you with the chat, too. So, Chris, what I'm asking, though, is everything looks good, it's just the audio that's not doing well, correct? And it might be just a simply change of a mic. I don't know. I mean, I don't even have this one on anymore.
Right. Temple Poseidon says the New Jersey was great.
Ooh,
The
that was my
Dovi is
Dovi.
going nuts. Petsotic says, I might have seen you, but didn't know who you were at the time. LOL, just kidding.
Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can hear that. You probably can't hear anything at this point. But this Dovi is just diving into the top of this tank. Like he sees something he wants to eat, and he's just nuts.
Well, next Sunday we'll film in front of that tank, see if he does it again.
Yeah, that's the other thing. This was not a great way for us to we wanted to show you the tank, obviously.
Yeah.
But this is really close quarters and difficult to maneuver in here. All right, so their next event is...
Oh, Super Fish Nerd is Callie. Thank you for telling me that.
Of course. You
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that.
You've seen her videos promoting the Keystone Clash. Callie, we got fully registered and we sponsored Rusty Wessel, so check us out. $250 into the funds.
The Fish Tank Barn, $5 super chat. Scott, try muting your desktop audio.
It is muted.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I got it right. It's muted.
Okay.
So,
Even the YouTube one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, honey, that was the first thing they asked me to do.
All right. Petsotic says this will be my first time at Aquashella. You set the tank up. Are you still moving from G-Bear?
No, we are not moving. We're so close. I mean, we had a closing date, and we found out there were some issues with the house, and we made some demands that they be fixed or some price reductions, and the owner did not want to budge, and because of that, we said, see you later. I mean, we've been into this house going on 5 years now.
Right.
We have a fantastic fish room. It's a fantastic house. Outside of, there's a highway behind us that gets pretty loud sometimes, and there's some few issues within the house because it's an older house. But I'll tell you this, it's an all brick house, and everybody in the neighborhood wants to come stay at our house whenever there's, Susie Q was talking about a tornado and stuff. this is a structurally sound house, that's for sure.
So Shishi was asking how the new puppy is doing. Welcome, Bunny. She is here. She is very, very sleepy. She is an old lady at 10 years old, but she's just loving all the attention, living life.
So Mike, thank you very much for the super chat. I do greatly appreciate it. As I said before, guys, you were too generous last time we were on live, and we took that money and we invested back into Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction. We got these shirts. I think the total was $40-some for that.
And they're high quality shirts. They're really nice.
Yep. And then we took some money and we sponsored Rusty Wessel at the Keystone Class. So we're always going to try to take this money and reinvest it back into the hobby. And then we actually went to a few yard sales, and I got a tripod for $7 that I'm using right now to broadcast. So
another super chat from Scales from Sam, $5. Keep up the great videos.
Oh, Sam, thank you so much, man. I wish I could span this camera around, because not only do I have Chris's artwork in here, but I have Sam's all over the place, and including several of the plaques that we've won.
It's right there on our thing.
Yep.
He did our logo.
He did do our logo right there. But as I was saying before I was interrupted, several of the plaques that we got from the ACA and the New England Sickle Association, the artwork was done by Sam Scales. So great stuff. You know, it wouldn't be a live feed if we didn't step on each other's toes just a little bit.
Well, and Ray says try unplugging the microphone you're using now and plugging the other one back in that you were using.
Okay.
I don't know what difference that would make.
At this point, we are 35 minutes into the feed. I'm going to have to work on this later. I have a snowball mic that I've unplugged, and then the mic that goes to the webcam is on, so I can't undo that.
Right.
So basically, I'm down to one mic. So we kind of saw a little issue when we were doing the live feed. You could hear it a little bit.
That reverb bass thing that you had.
Yeah, but we'll keep working on it.
Hey, JD Haas watching from Vancouver Island.
Now, is everyone having the same audio problem? And I'm really sorry that this is ruining some of our experience today, guys, because normally we have a great live feed. Normally I can really be enthusiastic about it, but it's kind of killed my mojo a little bit. So is everyone having this audio problem? Just so I know, so I can try to work on it moving forward.
Multi-Tank Addiction, I will call you after the live stream. Bob, thank you, $10. Keep Fish Fam money in the fam. I couldn't agree more.
Thank you so much, Bob. We appreciate it. And, you know, listen, we have a great life.
Yes.
I make a good living. And so whenever I get money, it's nice, but I always try to put it back into the community because we're good. Listen, we're not going to brag, but, you know, I told Liz, I was like, oh my God, all the bills for this month are paid, so we don't have anything paid for the rest of the month, and that's a blessing.
Yes,
it
really is.
To have that taken care of. And I'm not going to get religious on you guys, but as God giveth, God takes it. So that's why when I get stuff, I try to put it back into the community, back to the people that can use it and help promote themselves. So off my.
All right. So Sam Scale says, message him. He'll give you the microphone you should get, or link you up. Fishtubers Aquatics, $2 super chat. Nothing but love for the king and queen. Keep going.
Thank you, Fishtubers. Remember, guys, this was the live feed I've always been doing with the equipment I've always used. It's just because it's OBS, but I appreciate everyone's help and advice. Trust me, because I don't want you guys to have a bad experience. But anyway, you ready to go on to our actual subject of the day? Hey, can people tell me how many's online? Because I can't even see that. It's like I'm blind. It's like I can't get comfortable and be who I want to be.
Kevin Sproul says, have you ever dealt with a ghost knife fish?
Oh my gosh, can you guys hear that? It is so loud. He's slamming into the glass. And you keep asking me why he has a big blister on his lip.
It's because he keeps...
Yes, I have, in fact, I have a ghost knife from Kyle. That's getting bigger and bigger. He gave it to me maybe 3 months ago. I can't appreciate him because he doesn't come out enough. In fact, you probably don't even know I still have him.
Well, I haven't seen him, yeah.
Because he barely comes out. But actually, when I moved tanks, I was like, oh, there he is, and scooped him outside and put him in the tank outside. but they don't come. I guess they're nocturnal.
So we got 82, 83 on.
Wow, thank you so much. I am so sorry, guys. The audio's
Them fish
not
is
good.
coming out. They hear it. Simmer down now.
So anyway, I'm so sorry. It's nice to have so many people online. One day we're going to break 100, but I'm so sorry the audio is not going to be good. But I promise you guys, we will get it fixed, even if it's meaning that I'm going to have to get a new encoder or streamer or something like that.
Yeah, some people said it's your setting.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm more than positive it is. But everything else is good. Picture quality, everything else is good.
Yeah, and it's nice that you can do those little emoji pictures things.
What does it say? Quieter than a typical fish room. Okay. All right, so before we go on to our main topic, which is not going to take very long, I don't think, depends on how we want to talk about it, I did want to show off, we've got some new pillows. Check that out. Yours is behind you, Kate.
Mine's, yeah, no, my hands are occupied.
So we got 2 matching pillows. How cool is that, right?
And this is the first time I've ever seen, like, in a department store, a fish pillow or fish anything that kind of resembled a cichlid.
Yeah, so Liz saw these and she was like, man, you see these pillows? It's like, why didn't you get it? Those are so cool. So I thought these are really nice. We have them in our fish room. Hopefully most of you guys have seen plenty of videos of our fish room. So, man, you're loud. So
Right.
we have chairs and stuff all over the place with pillows on top. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
We got this from Marshall's. And I think they were $12 a piece. So I thought that was a deal. What do you guys think about the pillows?
House Bucket says those are neat.
Yeah.
G-Bear, bling bling. Oh man, look at the bling bling pillows.
Look at that,
Says
isn't
Shelby
it?
Ray.
Yeah.
They really are cool.
But probably with, what is this, felt or something? It's probably going to get wet.
Yeah, it's a felt. It's a felt fabric with a blingy fish,
It's
which
probably
is really
the worst
cool.
material that I can have in a fish room. So you said maybe putting them in the bedroom.
I did.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Main topic. Yes, some YouTube fish keepers suck. The good news? Most don't suck, says Sam Scales.
Well, let's get to it then.
All right. Okay, Bob, they are beaten.
Oh, yeah, they beat it. Okay, so why did I get... Okay, I'm going to tell you how I got to this subject. When Michael from Michael's Fish Room, who I haven't seen all day, I guess he's not here today, after he told me to get on his live feed. Anyway, Michael from Michael's Fish Room and I met up at Connecticut to hang out at the ACA together, just to have fun with him and Greg Jones and Super Cichlids. Speaking of which, Super Cichlids, they have a deal going on with Northern Flake food. Definitely check them out. I think for $39 you get this humongous bucket of flake food. It's amazing. Definitely go check them out. It's enough flake food to last you for a year probably.
Right.
Anyway, back to my story. We met up, and Karen, I don't know if Karen Poseidon are there or not.
They were
and
on.
Alan, we all decided to jump in the car and go to Uncle Ned's Fish Farm. So while we were driving, the 2 YouTubers were up in the front, me and Mike, talking like we know everything, while Karen and Aaron were in the Alan were in the back. And the amount of knowledge, intelligence, experience these guys have with fish just floors me. I mean, they can say scientific names like it's their cousin's name. They know so much about the hobby that it just shook me. I was like, oh my God, why am I on YouTube when you have so much education, so much experience, so much wealth of knowledge to share? Why am I on YouTube? Why is it just, I know people gravitate to YouTubers, and I'll shut up in a minute, because of certain personalities, how they look, this or that, are they cool, whatever. But there are some really skilled hobbyists that are out there that are amazing at what they do, that make us look silly, us YouTubers look silly. Now that doesn't go for all YouTubers. Obviously, first person that comes to my mind, and I'm going to bring her picture up, is Rachel O'Leary. Rachel O'Leary is super intelligent and one hell of a YouTuber. Altogether, to me, she's the #1 YouTuber that puts together hobby experience, intelligence, and a great YouTube channel all together in one. She has gone to many, many cichlid events or fish events and spoken. She knows what she's talking about. She has a business as well. She she is very experienced. I'm sorry, you see
No, you're fine. Karen and Alan said that we don't have the cool personalities like Scott and Liz.
But anyway, I just wanted to bring up Rachel Leary. Obviously, she's one of the top YouTubers out there, but she's the goods. You know, if you want to talk about people who are the goods, she's the goods. Obviously, Corey from Aquarium Co-op, we don't have the greatest relationship, but I still respect him. I think he's super smart and knows what he's talking about. So, you know, if you're not subscribed to Aquarium Co-op, you're missing out on some great information. You definitely want to check him out. I don't have a picture of him. Then I'm going to tell you about someone who just got into YouTube, and that is Chris Biggs.
And he is a wealth of knowledge.
Oh my God.
Not only on fish, plants, and like tons of other stuff. He gave me an orchid lesson.
We picked him up from the, was it last year we picked him up from the airport?
Yeah.
We picked him up from the airport, no, it was 2 years ago, because we were working.
Oh yeah, we ran our butts off.
It was 2 years ago, we picked up Chris Biggs, and he is just so smart from everything. I mean, like you said, from plants all the way to reptiles and fish. This is also the guy that has a tattoo of Wayne Liebel on his leg, just to show you that how important Wayne Liebel. And if you guys don't know him, I'm gonna help you know these guys. Paul Lizelle, Rusty Wessel, Wayne Liebel. It's my duty as a fish hobbyist in my 50s to make sure you guys know who these people are.
Right.
So, you know, I'm going to get interviews, I'm going to get information, I'm going to make sure you guys know about it. It might hurt my views on my videos, I don't care. I still want to get the information out so you know how we got to where we're at in this hobby. And it wasn't through YouTube, unfortunately, guys.
Right.
All right, so, but we're going to go back to people who aren't on YouTube who are fantastic. Now, we talked about Karen.
So Karen and Alan, super educated, super smart. And I'm telling you, separate, they were both great, but together they make an unstoppable team. They really do.
Yeah, they've been kicking my butts at fish shows ever since. So, and Alan really, Karen's pretty low key, but Alan really likes to rub it in every time he beats me at something. But anyway, are we going on Super Chat? What's Chris Biggs' superpower is a gratitude. Great guy. He absolutely right, Cal. He is a great guy. I need you to keep watching that every now and then, okay?
Oh yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually tell you, there were so many people that I could think of that don't do YouTube who are excellent aquarists.
Yep.
I mean, but I'm just gonna keep it to people I know in my local area. So Karen and Alan are one of them. The next person I want to talk about is Christine Keys.
Yes.
If you haven't met Christine Keys, take 10 minutes, go to Rachel O'Leary's video library. It's maybe a week ago she did a video with Christine Keys. We've been to her fish room 3 or 4 times. Yeah. It's immaculate. It's amazing that this one incredible woman has done what she's done in this fish room. You talk about DIY. She did everything herself. She's amazing, she's super smart, and she knows her fish. And I'll stop talking. You can talk about Christine, because that's your buddy.
Well, I love Christine. She's a great fish keeper. She's a great gardener. She makes cichlids on pillows. I mean, she does a little bit of everything. She hot glues, she welds. She has made her entire fish room this amazing piece of art, where at a touch of a button she can do her water changes, she can do this and that. She's a rock star. She really is.
I think you just said it all. And she comes to every ACA convention. Yep. She comes to any convention that she can literally get to, she goes to. She supported me so much at the Keystone Clash for years, or the Clash of the Cichlids. She's come to the Aquatic Experience last year and put in probably 6 fish. Her and her buddy Andrew. Andrew Swartz is also a fantastic guy with a lot of knowledge. I probably should have put his name up here too, but I didn't. My next person that I'm going to talk about is who? Mr. Matt Quinn. So, if you don't know Matt Quinn,
you should.
And this is the crazy thing. 3 of these people that we're talking about, Rachel O'Leary, Christine Keys, Matt Quinn, all come from the same club, which is the Capital Cichlid Association. You talk about a wealth of knowledge and power. Matt Quinn has been on the ACA board. I'm sure he helped me get on the ACA board when I did my tenure. He's gone to Uruguay, I don't know how many times. Most of the fish he has, he's collected himself. He's done talks all across the country, and the guy is just super nice. I mean, in fact, he called me the other day. Fortunately, I couldn't take the call. Matt, if you happen to be on, but I'll get back to you. But the guy, every time we go to his fish room, it's crazy the wild caught fish that he's got. What do you tell us? 95% of his fish are all wild caught that he caught himself.
Right. He's traveled Mexico, South America, like all over collecting fish.
Yeah. Have any of you guys out there gone wild fish collecting?
Sam Scales says Matt is one of my favorite guys to debate with.
Yeah. River Life, you're still on. It's good to see you, River Life. I think we might be hooking up sometime soon, River Life. I haven't talked to Liz about it yet, but I think we're all hooking up sometime real soon. So we're going to keep that on the hush-hush, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right.
What else is going on?
Okay, there was some talk about OG Guatopamel.
Oh, who said that? Because that's
Let's
my next
see.
pick.
Mike Kirkpatrick, and there was some more up here.
Why did you guys say that?
Sickless23, did you hear OG Guatopamel kicking knowledge in his last video explaining Red Devil and Red Dovi introduction here in the States?
Okay, so you guys beat me, because my favorite YouTuber with the most knowledge, in my opinion, was Guatopamel. Now, I'm sorry, that's the only icon that he has on his YouTube channel, but I have been watching Guatopamel since I found out there was YouTube, and he keeps the cichlids I keep. He has been the biggest inspiration to me outside of Rusty Wessel in the hobby. Guatopamel has been an ACA member since 1978, and he is a tremendous guy. I know you got sick of me watching his videos
when we first
over and
started
over.
dating, all that was on the television was his videos. I mean, just playing, streaming through the library, and I didn't get sick of it. It just, was strange that the grown man was going to sleep to another man's cichlid videos.
The only way you can learn is to study.
Yep.
And this guy is the best, especially when it comes to big cichlids. So, Sickless23, I'm proud of you, buddy, because you are right. Guatopamel is the man.
And Mike Kirkpatrick says he's back on YouTube after a long hiatus.
He just put a video up about 2 weeks ago. Another guy that kind of reminds me of Guatopamel, Andy Woods. Just a great guy. He and I collect very similar cichlids and have a mutual respect for one another. In fact, if you haven't checked it out, Andy Woods just did a video on making a pond, real pond on the right way, and definitely check out his videos. I don't know if Candy can put his link up or not. He's not into the whole fish tube thing, and God bless you, probably better off that way, but he just really good with cichlids. I love his accent. He's passionate about it, and just a great guy. Yep. So thank you very much, Cichlid23. You busted me before I could even get Guatopamel out of my mouth.
Ray Conway says Andy Woods is awesome.
Yes.
Sam Scales will be doing 6 planned videos in November when he's in Ohio.
Really?
Yep. So we'll get to see him at OCA.
Yes, we'll be at OCA because that's one of the best events out there, and one of the most inexpensive events. I mean, you get so much.
Oh my goodness, yes.
It's crazy. It's absolutely
So
crazy.
not only to get into the convention price, the hotels are super affordable.
Yeah.
And then you got, the OCA, we didn't get to talk about it, but it's November 22nd through the 24th.
Why didn't we? I thought we...
Nope. So Chris Biggs will be speaking, Hans Evers will be speaking, Ad Konings will be speaking, Oliver Lucanus will be speaking, and Juan Miguel will be speaking. I mean, that lineup alone.
Yeah. I mean, did you say Juan Miguel?
Yes, I
that's
did.
Why we're going, because Juan Miguel's going to be there now.
These are don't miss speakers.
I'm going to be like the girls back in the day in the 1960s when the Beatles came. When Juan Miguel comes, I'll be like, Juan! Because he is the godfather of all the Mexican cichlids. Viejas, Parathorops, all of that, that's from Juan Miguel, buddy. And Alan, who's still online, is good friends with Juan. They do collecting together. In fact, I think they have a trip planned sometime soon. That guy knows his cichlids. Yet another person who's an expert who's not on YouTube. Now, there was one other person, and if I don't have it on here, I'm going to be really upset with myself, and I don't have it on here.
Oh, no.
But Jim Cummings.
Oh.
how great is Jim Cummings, and how embarrassing is it for me to have like over 3,000 subscribers, and he has 2,000 subscribers, and this man knows Madagascar cichlids, Central American and South American cichlids like no other. I mean, and he's been to these places, and he's collected them, and he gets out and he does tours speaking to different clubs and events to educate us all. I mean, it's...
Yeah, Jim Cummings, I'm super into Madagascar cichlids, and I used to hold a whole lot more information up here, but as of lately, you know, you get out of practice, it goes away. But meeting Jim Cummings was like meeting a movie star for me.
Yeah.
Because he is just so knowledgeable and knows all these, and keeps all these beautiful Madagascar fish.
Yeah. And when we met him, which was at the big fish deal last year or the year before?
Year before, I
2
think.
years ago. He was so kind. He came up and gave us a hug. Knew us like it was like we knew each other for years. Such a great guy.
Yeah.
Again, he's from Canada. Chris Biggs that we talked about, the Mad Aquarius, is from Canada.
Right.
Chris Biggs has 600 subscribers, which is great. I mean, he just started about 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, I don't even think it was that long ago, was it?
Yeah. If you haven't subscribed to Chris Biggs, go to Chris, the Mad Aquarius Biggs. Check him out. I did a video with him about my Parachromis dovi that blew up, largely because of the information he shared. You definitely want to check him out. This guy's going to take you to fish farms, different events. He's going to take you to speaking engagements. This guy's been literally in the hobby all his life, including working for different companies. This dovi is tripping me out because he's just going nuts.
So we've got a lot of comments on where Professor Chewy is. Is he still in Africa? What's going on with him?
Well, here's the real truth about Professor Chewy, because I'm tired of, you talk about walking away from a house. Professor Chewy thinks he should get royalties and special fees for showing up, and he only wants green M&Ms and all this stuff. I don't have time for that type of ego. You haven't been on my video but one time, and now you have an ego like you have to get all this special treatment? No, buddy. I have an aqua funk puppet that I'm going to bring out next, and I'm sure he's not going to want all those
Lord.
Extras, I think.
All right.
But
so,
that's where Chewy is. Chewy's on strike, and unless you guys just say you demand him back, I'm going to try out my aqua funk puppet.
Ooh. So Ray Conway says, Scott, what is your take on YouTubers who keep and share the same types of fish? Would that be too repetitive? I don't think so, because I feel it would be more information from different places.
I agree with you 100%. I think you can never get enough information about a certain species of cichlids or fish. I think the more people that keep them, the more information you get. The more you can see the do's or the don'ts. You can see mistakes being made. You can see it being done the right way. I'm going to get in trouble here. I just want YouTubers, Fishtubers, to show true experiences, help one another, help people in the hobby. Let's get to see your fish in your actual fish room every now and then. Let's get to see you actually taking care of them. I don't mean any harm, and this is not directed at anyone. I know I'm going to take flack for it anyway, but I don't want to see repetitive videos of people in fish shops all the time. Please, let me see your fish room. Let me see what you're doing. Let me see how you're taking care of the fish. That's what I'd like to see. That's just me. Maybe I'm 52, I'm old. I don't know, maybe people like to see videos of people repetitively in fish stores.
Well, Timothy Keene says, not one person knows everything. It is helpful to know more people.
Yeah, and I say that knowing that you and I are going to do a fish shop tour real soon. So hopefully that doesn't backfire on me. And again, I'm not talking about, I know people are going to be like, he's talking about that person. I'm not. I'm just saying, make sure, I would just like Fishtubers to have a wide variety of stuff. Let me see you at the fish store. Let me see you at your fish room. Let me see you doing different stuff. You know, that's what I try to do. Obviously, I don't have a large channel, so maybe I'm not doing it right. And the people who are doing it the way I don't like it have the biggest following. So don't listen to me. But as a viewer, because I do watch a lot of YouTube stuff, all the times, I'm probably on YouTube watching videos more than I actually watch TV.
Yeah, I'll agree
I
with
just
that.
would like the whole experience. I want to see you at the fish store. I want you to see you buy the fish. I want to see you bring it to your house. And I want to see you take care of it. And I want to see how it grows and all the things it goes through. That's just me. I just don't want to repeatedly see people at fish stores all the time. People love it. It gets views.
Yes, we've got a lot of people saying that they love the fish store tours.
Okay, well, there you go. That's great.
Subscribe to Aquarium Fish Depot to see a 5,000 square foot fish room.
Wow.
5,000 square foot fish.
Wow.
Our house isn't even 5,000 square feet.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Whatever.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm glad I'm getting that knowledge, so I'll start doing some more fish. I mean, obviously, when I do fish shop tours, they get the most views. I just did one with Uncle Ned's. He got over 2,000 views. So, I mean, I can't do that though, guys. I gotta do what's fun to me and what I experience in the hobby and what I want to show you guys, and hopefully you guys will come along for the ride. You know. So I'm a little different. Maybe that's why I'm a small channel, and I don't mind being a small channel. Trust me. 3,000 viewers. I'm happy with that. What do we got?
All right. So Ange says, "Well, dang, I should have taped Darius putting his new nasty in the 180, huh?" Yes, you should have.
Oh, I gotta see some footage of that. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
So Multi-Tank Addiction, his house is 1,300 square foot, and that's a good size house. I think ours is 2,500.
Chris, number one, I'm sorry I didn't have the photos with me that you sent me, the package. I will definitely show that in a video or next live feed. We are maneuvered where I can't get out of here. If there's a fire right now, we're in trouble. We are like sardines in a can at this point. I can't get up and leave. Number two, thank you so much for your reply video to mine about my big fish tank. I thought it was great. If you guys haven't seen that, again, I'm sorry to keep plugging Chris so much, but you know, he's a great guy and I really enjoy his channel, but definitely check out his channel. He shows his 300-gallon tank and it is magnificent, especially the cichlids that are in it. We have got, it's 9 o'clock.
So Alishan wants to know if we will be at Super Cichlids grand opening September 21st.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Definitely going to be there. And, wow, is that the 21st?
The 21st.
Man, because we're supposed to be doing something with KG Tropicals the 24th.
Oh. And the 23rd is my what?
What birthday? No, your birthday's in September.
Yeah, that's what I just said. September.
Oh, I thought you said the 23rd. So
I said September 21st.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
All right.
Are we gonna wrap this up? We killed enough people's ears at this point.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry, guys. How many people are on at this point? Does anyone know?
So TM Aquatics, even caring for plecos, Scott. Stop the pleco hate.
He kills me with that. I actually have a pleco here.
And I have several plecos.
Yeah, so if Liz would just do a video on her channel it's blowing up without her even trying.
It's not.
She's got like 60 so subscribers without even asking for any help. But
so Sam Scales just started his new channel, just relaunched. It's flipping on me. I need to grow. The edited pro video format will launch in November, as I mentioned earlier.
Cool.
Ange says, Darius said you will be jealous of this nasty. I'll do a video this week.
That doesn't even say I'll be jealous of this nasty.
Jealous of this nasty.
I won't be jealous. I'm happy for Darius. He is focused on his love for the Haitian. What's it called? I don't know the name of it. The black nasty cichlid.
Nanatapops. I can't even say it anymore. I used to be able to say it. Haitian. Yeah. The black nasty.
Yeah. So I can't wait for him to start breeding them. I know he's going to do fantastic. And Darius is another one that's just a great aquarist. Loves big cichlids, knows how to take care of them. In fact, that red tiger moto that I recently did footage on, the male was from Darius, and he has just gotten huge. And thank you so much, Darius, for letting me get that, trading cichlids with me, because he's epic. Anyone tell us how many people are on?
73, still watching.
Okay, we're going to. I was about to say cut it short, but we're actually over time.
Nando, I can't even say it. We need that Google, how do I say this?
Yeah.
App.
Yeah. See, that's why.
Keep talking, back up to 77.
That's where Alan and Karen are so
my gosh,
good. It's like a second language to them. It's amazing. Now, I can tell you all the amphilophus, all the parachromas,
Yep.
most of the Vieja family, because that's what I
That's
grew
what
up
you keep.
keeping.
And well, the black nasties aren't very common in this area.
No, but outside of that, I struggle, especially African cichlids. I
Oh.
struggle with that.
I used to know a bit of that. And then again, that information has left my head.
Yeah, well, you got to get back into the game, especially because we've been asked.
Nandopsis. Nandopsis haitiensis.
Someone spell it out
Yep.
for you?
Nandopsis haitiensis.
Sam Scales.
Nandopsis
Definitely check out
haitiensis.
Sam Scales. What is it called? Scales Life?
Yep. And you know what, Sam? I need you to start an app that pronounces all of these Latin and fish terms for me, please.
I know some inside scoop. Juan Miguel at Cichlid Companion Room, which you can get if you become a member of ACA, is actually working on a speech where you can actually hear how it's
Oh,
pronounced.
that would be so amazing.
Yep.
But you have to be an ACA member to access the Cichlid Room Companion.
No, you can get it on your own, but the deal is you can get the ACA, all the stuff you get with ACA and the Cichlid Companion Room for the same amount of money, just if you got Cichlid Companion Room.
Oh, nice.
So it's easier to get it through. It's better for you to get it through the ACA. And if you guys have never been to the Cichlid Companion Room, check it out. It is #1 website for all cichlids. It has videos, pictures, up to date. I mean, every week there's new information from people who are actually out in the field,
Right.
bringing in more information about cichlids. That's why every other day this is why I don't learn, I'm going to say this anyway, it's not the truth. This is why I don't learn scientific names, because they change every other day, so what's the point in learning them? False, but I don't know them well because I need to practice them better, but
So Ali Shan says, how do you pronounce Liz's last name? Well, it's not McLaughlin yet.
although it says that on your Keystone
It
Pass.
does. It is actually Bon Villain. It means good bad guy. Bon Villain.
And when she becomes my official wife, which I feel like she is anyway, it's McLaughlin.
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. Irish. We're Irish. Someone asked me, was I Italian yesterday?
Oh, this little old lady was checking Scott out hard.
Bow, bow.
I mean, she's turns around. I'm standing right there. Are you Italian? She couldn't have been any less than 77 years old.
She
It was
was
the
about-
cutest little thing.
She was about 100 years old, but hey.
What are you gonna get?
At my age, I'll take, any little bit of attention, I'll take it. Just, and Liz got jealous about it, which was even more fun.
Oh, I do. That's my property.
Anyway.
The McLaughlin Group. I like the sound of that.
Yep, that's a PBS show, the McLaughlin Group.
The McLaughlin Group.
So guys, again, I appreciate you bearing with me as I work through this OBS stuff. I feel 90% good about it because I actually got through it without anyone having a bad experience
Except
outside
for
the
poor
audio.
Candy, who has had a splitting head.
Yeah, Candy, I love
Poor
you.
darling. You should cut off Candy. Go take your aspirins. Go to bed, honey.
I told her not to come on live if she told me earlier she was having terrible migraine. I'm so sorry.
Ali Shan says it's the stash of yours that gets the ladies. And you know what? Not only was he rocking the stash, he had this little goatee thing happening for this weekend that
Yeah,
was really cute.
I saved it.
Oh, it was so cute.
I had to shave it when I got. It makes me look younger when I shave it.
I actually thought it made you look younger when you had it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I got to keep up with Aquafunk.
Oh my gosh.
I want to stay good looking like him.
So there was demand for an Aquafunk puppet, as well as Chewy's return.
I really think Funk thinks I'm playing. I have a puppet. All right. I just need to get the. Oh my God. This makes me think about Susie Q. If you guys missed it, Susie Q did an imitation of Aquafunk. It was a
Right.
Truth or Dare thing. It was hilarious. She hit it spot on. You guys definitely go back, check out her last week's live feed. It was so funny. This puppet looks like Aquafunk, but I got to get the right gear on him, right? I got to get the right flavor. Backwards hat, some bling bling on him. When I got him right, you're gonna see him. Trust me. And we're gonna talk about angelfish when he's here.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
All right. Well, you got anything else going on?
No, just talking about eating cherries to help a headache.
Look, Funk talking about don't play. It's
Karen-
already a done deal.
Karen said I don't have to change my last name.
Who? Haas?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we always know you two as Haas Rollins.
Haas Rollins. But I would like to be in the McLaughlin group.
I would love for you to be in the McLaughlin group. We're gonna make that happen. We've been engaged 2 years now. So I proposed you on the 17th in
That's crazy.
2017, and we said we're going to take our time. Things are going well.
So 10, 15 years from now. No rush.
This woman told me there was no rush.
I have no interest in being married again unless it was to you, and if and when the time is right. Stop it.
So really the plan was, and you guys don't care about this. This is
No.
not why you're on a live feed.
Nope.
But the plan was when we got the new house, we were going to get married. But
That's probably why he didn't get the new house.
so we pumped the brakes a little bit on that, but that doesn't mean we have a great house.
We do.
We really do.
We really
I mean,
do.
I think we're spoiled a little bit.
So
but
Candy says the tornado watch is there now. Wedding at AE, says Ali Shawn. No, thank you.
No, I proposed to her at the Keystone Clash, believe it or not, 2 years ago.
Yep.
And,
Live stream the wedding.
We're
Could you imagine?
going to do something very similar to what Alan and Karen did, which is have a very, very private wedding. I was so honored that they actually asked me to be there. It was me, a few other people, Wayne Leibel. It was an honor to be there with him, and it was such a beautiful engagement, wedding, and we went and ate afterwards. It was just a great time, and funny enough, it was I had just gotten divorced like 2 days before that, and to go to a wedding, I was like, I wasn't feeling it, but when I got there, it was so beautiful, and I love Al and Karen so much. It was just a great time.
So Sam Scales says you are already a married couple. Mr. B says color is off, is Scott blushing. Zenon says Scott, no rush, but make it within 2020. Shelly Ray Lynn, Aquashella neon wedding.
Oh my
Karen and
goodness.
Alan say elope. Ali Shawn says wants to know about the bachelor party. No bachelor party.
Oh, there's gonna be a bachelor party. Biggs and Straczynski, we've already talked about.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
gonna be
I cannot imagine.
It's gonna be something like our Animal House. Trust me, I'm having a bachelor party. All right.
And that little tracking device I put into his skin earlier will video everything.
Whatever. Oh my God.
You almost forgot.
While we're here, can we talk about something? Oh my God, I know it's fast. I want to go back to the events. This is terrible. Hold on. I'm going to get all the events up.
Okay.
All right. So, one of the other reasons, I got to move this OCA down. I do like this OBS because you can do stuff like this.
Ah, very nifty.
Unless I just messed it up.
Fish Shop Hop Bachelor Party. All right, Candy, tornado warning. She's got to sign off. Take care, honey. Be safe.
Candy, we
do
love
what you got to do.
Thank you so much. I know I was terrible today. All right, I'm just going to put that there. So, when you guys go to events and register, you will not believe some of the cool stuff you get in bags. This was the ACA convention that I was registered to, and it just comes full of stuff that you will be using. Pleco Banquet Block. I'm just going to go through this bag. Now, I have...
Hey, Pleco love, guys.
Yeah, TM Aquatics. Zoomed, who I used to work with.
Zoomed is a huge sponsor of all the clubs and events.
Cobalt Ultra Color.
Yep.
You check that out. I mean, these are real. This is not sample
I mean, that's like
sizes.
$7-8 at the fish store
At least.
Echo.
And they do this so that people can try out their products.
Yep. I love the can of shrimp.
Can of shrimp.
Love that.
I'm sure I'm going to mess up the autofocus.
Swag bags. Yes, absolutely.
I mean, look at, if you guys know Jay Wilson, he is working for Fritz.
Yep.
And I actually use this. This is what I use, the Fritz Complete, to condition my water when I was there. You guys, again, if you followed my video from Uncle Ned's, I got the wild caught Fest Day, and I didn't have any water conditioner with me because I wasn't expecting to get any fish. But the bag had water conditioner thanks to Fritz. So these are some of the really, I mean, I'm still going. This is not made up. This is what actually was in this bag.
So Karen says the big fish pumps will be in the Texas AC. There were big fish pumps in the Texas ACA convention.
Oh, really?
The ACA bag was worth the price of admission, says Ray Mack.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. You go to these conventions, you spend some money, and you get half that money, if not all that money, like Ray said, back in the swap bag. So here's another Zoo Med can of bloodworms. Actually, I should be using this for some of my grow outs.
Absolutely.
For my lioni. This is from Zoo Med Aqua Pure water conditioner for all fresh and saltwater aquariums. So there's even more water conditioner. Let's see what else. I think the rest is just magazines and stuff. Let's see.
Care sticker.
Cares. That's a
Oh, that's a magnet. Look at that.
So I just wanted to again tell you guys more reasons to go to these events. Just lots of different magazines. This is the ACA's newsletter. Actually, this is not.
It's the Zoo Med building a paludarium. It's an instruction booklet.
So when you go to the Keystone class, you get a full registration. It's going to be a bag waiting for you. Lots of goodies. Last year, weren't you in charge of the bags?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
do you remember?
Nope, I don't remember, but I know we packed them full of stuff.
God.
So Callie says Keystone Clash will have a nice goodie bag, and they did last year as well.
Yeah, Callie, do you know what you're going to be putting in there? Every year, the Keystone Clash has a great bag.
But we could not do it without sponsors, like Zoo Med and Fritz Aquatics and all these different companies that Cobalt that really show up to support the local clubs.
Yep. Again, Callie, thank you so much for your coverage of the Goldfish swimming pool incident. Kudos to you and Sherry and the rest of the guys that went down there to make a difference, to show a power, to show some education. I mean, you're already my hero, Callie. I mean, you really are. And then to see you do this stuff, I know you do some cosplay stuff, but you really are a hero in my book. So congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing. If you guys don't know Callie, definitely check her out. What is it, the Super Fish Nerd?
Yeah, Super Fish Nerd.
The Super Fish Nerd. Callie actually works for API.
Which is another great donator and sponsor company.
Yeah, so if you have any questions about your water quality, how to deal with stuff, she has the whole gambit of all the API products. I called her several times when I was going through an issue with high ammonia, and she walked me through it and saved my fish. Go to the Super Fish Nerd, subscribe to her channel. She knows her stuff.
Yeah.
I know you want to say something.
And not only that, Callie, on the Keystone Clash website, Callie has done a water perimeter check on the hotel's water conditions on what the pH is and chlorine and everything.
I have shown fish for many, many years. I have never in my life gone to a show where someone said, here is the water parameters, so that I could make sure that my fish was in the very best conditions. If there was anything that alerted me that I was like, oh no, I don't want to put my fish, it was there. It was so, that's another great thing about the Keystone Clash. That's just something that you're not going to see everywhere, where someone has the actual water parameters of the water that you get ready to put your fish in. Just great.
So Callie said last year there were Pleco caves in there, and PlecoCaves.com had donated a ton of Pleco caves, so they were in each goodie bag as well. And Sam Scales, you say you wish you could do more, but your donations are amazing. You donated several prints. I know at the BCAS auction, I got the beautiful Madagascar cichlid that I love. I love that print.
I'm going to tell you something, Sam. Half the prints I have, and I have at least 10 to 12 of them, are from stuff that you've donated to different clubs and auctions. So we really greatly appreciate you, and those prints do generate money that help these clubs. So don't be mistaken. Don't think that you're not helping. Because let me tell you, buddy, I had to pay some pretty high prices for some of the stuff, especially I had the Feste print, and everybody was going after that one. I had to have it. But
so, and Sam says next year he is working with another company and will be adding a special gift to the ACA and other clubs goodie bags. Stay tuned.
Awesome, awesome. So, again, Keystone Clash is coming up. Aquashella is coming up. And then Aquatic Experience. And guys, I'm going to need your help, please. If you're in the area, if you have friends that are in the area that don't mind showing fish, please come out. and show your fish, show the force, show people different variety. The reason why we do a cichlid show like this is not only for competition and for the money of it, it's to educate people who are coming into the aquatic experience of the wide variety of cichlids there are out there. Many people don't even realize an angelfish is a cichlid, or don't even realize an Oscar is a cichlid. But these shows educate people and show them wide variety of cichlids from all around the world. Please come out, get registered. I think it's $10 to register a fish, but you get a pass for the entire weekend. You can't beat that. It's the pass alone is more than the entry fee. So it's come, register your fish, put them in, and you could win $500.
Right.
All right.
Now Kevin's aquarium asks, is the Madagascar cichlid commonly known as big spot? And Karen is right. There are dozens of different Madagascar cichlids in the hobby, but the one I believe he's talking about is the Paratilapia bleakeri, or polleni, I guess it was changed to, and they are known as starry night cichlids. There are big spots, there are small spots. So it just depends on what you're getting.
Ooh, Karen's gonna correct you, girl.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. If you want to go back to my video on the spotlight I did on the Paratilapia polleni, please check that out. There is a section where we talk about the big spot cichlid. And Jim Cummings has a very strong feeling that there is only one kind, and that one kind has never been introduced into the hobby. So, Liz is right that the bleakeri no longer exists, and it's called a polleni now. But in Jim Cummings, who I think is the forefather when it comes to Madagascar, yeah, he believes that there is a big spot cichlid, but it has never been introduced into the hobby. Karen, I'm sure you can jump on that and straighten us out on that. But just go to my video that has the polleni in front of it, the Madagascar Starry Night, and you will get tons of information directly from Jim Cummings' mouth.
Right.
Because basically I regurgitated what he told me. So what time is it? It's
oh my gosh, it's 9:20.
How many people are on?
Wait.
I mean, I can't.
No idea. That requires scrolling.
I know, I can't tell either. I show 65 watching, 64 likes, 1 down. How do we only have 64 likes? We got up to 80-some people. All right. Oh, that's right. Alicia, Dr. Paul Lazelle is a Madagascar guru as well.
And he will be speaking at the Keystone Clash next month.
That's right. Definitely come to Keystone Clash.
Funk says he's still calling it the bleakeri. Well then, sir, you are wrong.
I bet you your puppet won't call it the bleakeri. 65, 64.
Alshon said 324. Oh my God, it's past Liz's bedtime. It really is.
It really is.
It's about an hour and a half past my bedtime.
Chris and I always make fun of you.
Do you really?
Yes, because his live feed starts at, I think at 9.
Oh no,
Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. And I'm like, or maybe 8. I don't know. It's either 8 or 9. And he's always like, is Liz there? I was like, no, she went to sleep. 8:30, you're out.
I've got to be up at 5 to be at work.
2 days out the week.
3 days, thank you.
Maybe.
But I have to work Mondays.
Mike says large spot equals bleakeri. I'm sticking with it. You guys can, but if
that used to be the case, but then the scientists decided it was one fish, not 2.
That's correct. That's fine.
Keystone Clash, be there or be square.
That is right,
yes.
Alan and Karen.
And Temple Poseidon will be there selling fish out of the room, I'm sure.
The Love, Sex, and Life Show. Sorry, just like the video. Wow, I said that and all the likes went up. Thank you so much. Now we're at 73.
I didn't even get to like it yet, so it'll be 74 when I get to it.
I know we had close to 90 on, so you guys hit that like button on the way out if you haven't hit it already. I do appreciate it. Even the thumbs down, I don't mind. It's all good in the hood.
So Multitag says 8 p.m. our time.
That's what I thought. So yeah, by
then I've taken my pills. I've curled up in bed with a show and the dogs.
Why is your voice changing all of a sudden?
It's because I'm tired. Have to work. I don't have to work Mondays. Oh well, I wish I didn't have to work Mondays.
Yeah, well, I have to work every night, so. Candy is all right, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
But she's getting some crazy weather. Keep her in your thoughts. There is a tornado warning in Candy's area, and she lives in Tornado Valley, doesn't she?
I'm not
like
sure.
Kentucky area, which is where the Ryers live as well.
D, I'm mad at you. You just hit the like button now, girl.
Y'all don't remember.
But it's funny you say that about already 75 likes. Thank you, Zenon. Susie Q was talking about experience she had with a tornado that shook her really good. So yeah, that is nothing to play around with.
Nope. I know several times my sister and the kids have spent the night in the tub in the basement.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're supposed to get.
Yep.
Get to the lowest, most secure area. So, Q, excuse me, Candy, our prayers are with you, and we hope you will be fine. Be fine. Huge hail right now. Wow. All
She
right.
lives in Montana. Gotcha.
Okay. What's up, Pam? I'm sorry, I didn't even. This whole OBS thing's got me messed up. 54 Punchy, that's my girl. What is up, Pam? Hope you're doing well. Well, I'm sick and tired. Everybody changes things up, make me confused. So leak around till I die.
Well, that's aquafunk.
Well, you've been wrong till you die,
wrong. So, Multi-Tank says just take a nap. That's how I stay up late. But the problem is if I take a nap, I will just sleep through the night.
True story. D, don't worry, I'm just messing with you, girl, about you not hitting the like button.
Temple Poseidon. Yeah, I can't say that. Spot the difference, Paratilapia paulini and the bleaker eye. Oh, I remember that article from 97.
House of Buckets. Okay, guys, got to take the girl child to work. See y'all later at the class. Can't wait. It's way past my bedtime. Darius, Angie, we love you guys so much. It has been so
Praying for you,
long.
Ange.
We haven't seen you since we exchanged fish at that fish place.
Oh, gosh.
So it's been way too long. Hope to see you guys real soon. Rounded Rob, what's up? What's this? The Love, Sex, and Life show. That is one hell of a title.
Yeah, I'm very curious what your videos are about.
I'm going to go sub to your channel and check you out.
that name alone gets us in.
If a tornado hits Candy's place, it will instantly turn into a hurricane. Oh my God.
Because of all the water in the fish tanks.
Oh, is that what we're saying?
I'm thinking that's the joke.
All right. I don't think it's a joke.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm wrong most of the time anyway, so I don't care. Funk, we love you, man. You know that. But I can't wait for you to see this puppet. I'm gonna have to get you to sign off on the rights on it.
And you get no green M&Ms.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be once you make it big on my channel, you can't be demanding stuff like Chewy was. I don't know what Chewy's problem was. Later, Liz and Scott got to feed all the tanks, dogs, cats. Great stream.
Bye, Bob.
Again, I'm going to apologize to you guys for the bad audio. Yeah. And what's funny is I think you sound fine. It's my deeper voice, the bass.
It's that bass.
It's that.
The bass.
My love, my everything.
Bass.
Barry White.
Ooh.
All right, guys, it is 9:26. I didn't think we were going to make it at 9, quite honestly, because we got to my last page, and it was like 30 minutes to go. I was like, we're never going to get out of this. Got to go to bed soon. Have to go to the gym at 5 a.m.
Good
Zenon,
for you. I wouldn't do it.
you need to come get me and Liz and motivate us. Not know that Jane says, but the green ones are the best. Yeah, remember back in the day where they used to say green ones made you horny?
Yes. Oh my God, the dumbest thing ever.
You know, if you get the green ones, they make you horny.
But you know what? Chocolate is an aphrodisiac anyway, so they say, like oysters or,
We better go get you a Snicker bar then.
Nope, not gonna do it. All about that bass.
Alright guys, we love you so much. It is down to 50 people, so everyone's leaving the
Everyone's
house.
going to bed, and I am really tired.
So I will talk to you guys later. God help me figure out how to cut this thing off.